California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top, sun-kissed.
Shut the fuck up!
Chainsaw Man is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Tatsuki Fujimoto. It started getting attention near 2020 and now has finally gotten its anime adaptation. But most people ask, how is Chainsaw Man gonna compare to these new big gen anime like Jujutsu Kaisen or even Demon Slayer or even shitty ass Spy X Family? My response to this is because it's better, you fucking idiot. Jujutsu Kaisen is the new kid on the block people are still talking about. Demon Slayer is low-key just overhyped, and not like in a bad way, it's just overhyped. I'm sorry. Literally the animation's the only thing that like fully carries it. The story's alright though. And people who watch Spy X Family only watch it for Anya. And don't take showers, you fucking pedophile. I read Chainsaw Man back in 2020, and going into it, all I expected was it to be a semi-fun shonen with a lot of gore and dope-ass action scenes. And that's about it, you know? Same old, just like every other shonen mostly. But after reading it for a while, and seeing more and more in depth with the manga, that's not what it only is. It is hella gory, and does have dope-ass action scenes, just like what I said earlier. But the thing is, the heart of Chainsaw Man, with its world building and characters, is something I wouldn't have expected in any other manga with the simple words Chainsaw Man.
God, I'm so hard right now.
I assume you already read the manga or just watching the current anime adaptation with its episodes coming out, since I'm not fully sure who's truly a day one Chainsaw Man fan, because only true day one fans would know about this game.
Swing, 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 dunk that shit, swing, 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 dunk that shit, dunk, 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 nigga, dunk, 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 nigga, dunk, 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 nigga, hold up.
But anyway, for this video, I'm mostly gonna be going off of 50-50 on anime and manga, so watch on your own terms. There will be spoilers maybe. I really don't want to spoil anything because this shit's gas. And also rip to the MAPPA employees. Those motherfuckers work so hard, bro. They be slaving away just for us to watch a frame with Makima's ass in it. Sorry, I was a little hungry. Chainsaw Man is different from most other shonen animes and tropes, which makes it stand out from the rest of the crowd in Shonen Jump. Chainsaw Man is a character-driven story, but what makes it different from most is how the plot is airtight and how characters progress throughout the story, and how the overall arcs are delivered to the audience and how clear the plot is to the viewers. Most shonen try to make anime as long as possible, cause, you know, money. But most lose their touch and end up like Dragon Ball, for example. Dragon Ball isn't a bad anime at all, but it lost its dependable traits which made it the anime to this day, such as their power system and fighting techniques. Now it's just pure random fighting. There's no power levels or fighting techniques anymore. It's literally just big ass dudes just fighting each other. Legit, the scene with Frieza getting jumped by Broly was the equivalent to him getting jumped by 20 random hood niggas. It's low-key sad. I grew up on that shit, man. So like seeing it turn out into Dragon Ball Super, the anime, which arc is only good at the end with the Tournament of Power, it's kind of sad. But the structure of Chainsaw Man is like a movie on how characters progress through experiences they've been through, and even dumb shit such as Power being disgusted over vegetables, or Kobeni's car just existing and being better than her in the popularity polls for some apparent reason. I don't know who would vote on a car, what the fuck? Since most people are lazy and I love recaps, I would just summarize Chainsaw Man quickly as possible. The main protagonist is about a boy named Denji, a poor kid basically born into a life filled with debt, but not his debt, but his father's debt. Every shonen anime needs a deadbeat father, and Denji's father is dead, so I guess that fits the deadbeat part. Denji is forced by the mafia to work as a devil hunter. What are devil hunters, you may be asking? Well, devil hunters are people who hunt devils, and yes, there is devils in this universe. But anyway, to pay back the debt, Denji has to do what he has to do, but he can't do it alone, so he does it with the homie Pochita. Pochita is a devil, and not only a devil, but the Chainsaw Man devil, which is one of the strongest devils due to the fact that it's the most feared devil in hell. But anyway, Pochita is a fucking day one goat. The reason being is Denji gets murdered by the mafia and gets offered up by a devil, which is the zombie devil. I don't know why the dude looks like a twisted up fucking left nutsack, but he just does. Pochita clutched up and infused himself with Denji. It made Denji a hybrid of human and chainsaw. From there, he's added to the public safety of devil hunters from Makima. Jesus, she's so fucking hot. Oh my god. And added to a group of devil hunters, which is Power and Aki. And from there, they fight against devils and shit. And yeah, that's Chainsaw Man. Denji's meaning of becoming a devil hunter is to find true happiness and find what he wants. Because Pochita's last wish is to see and help out Denji with his dream. And that dream was boobs. And it didn't go out as planned. But still, boobs. That was like the short plot summary about Chainsaw Man. The humor is something I would also like to add because there's so many times where the manga and anime are so deep, then we have a motherfucker over here talking about like tits and shit. Like, bro, same! Tenji like me for real. Honestly, the show and even the manga, there's just tons of douchebags, fucking idiots, psychopaths, and even people like Kobeni who are just dancing all their fears away. I'm still waiting for the DDR scene. I know that's gonna be like season 3 of Chainsaw Man, so we probably gotta wait like another 5 years. But the reason why I think people, I meant degenerates, even like me, are so drawn to Chainsaw Man and its cast of characters is because most of them are just genuinely honest. Denji's down horrendous just like any teenage boy would from receiving a hug from a dummy mommy with knockers big as their head. Power is the loud, childish, stubborn sister, which reeks cause bitch don't take a shower or flushes her shit. She probably got pimples on her puss. Aki's just Aki. He's cool. That's about it. There's not much to say, honestly. He's just really cool. He's like the Sasuke of the group. Devil Hunters aren't supposed to be heroes or anything like My Shitty Fandom Academia. Most of the time, they just die on the first day, which isn't surprising. Being a Devil Hunter is the equivalent to living in Ohio, so it basically eliminates 90% of normal people from the line of work of just fighting against devils. But what makes the story unique is that we get to see what kind of person the characters show throughout actions and even dialogue, what it takes the risk to be a Devil Hunter. Because honestly, if I was a devil hunter, I'm not sure if I will even make it, bro. The only thing in common most characters have in the entire story is that they are flawed, and this allows them to have connection to them. This section is getting long, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up and talk about the true As you know, I already did a recap on basically the short summary part of Chainsaw Man, but I didn't fully go off on the plot of it all, mostly because we didn't even go about the theme. Theme plays a big role in media, especially anime, because manga has limitations with visuals, which are a big part of trying to convey the plot or the theme to an audience, but this can be envisioned and visualized and portrayed even better through animation and amazing visuals. I don't care what anybody says, CGI is fucking amazing in anime. Like, yes, there is sometimes where CGI looks nasty as fuck. Don't bring up the freaking Baki scene, please don't. This shit, oh my god, it's so bad. But Mappa is doing justice for Chainsaw Man. The manga is already like a fucking 10 out of 10, so seeing the anime is just, it's honestly incredible. Like The Incredibles. I haven't had this much hype for a manga to get an anime adaptation ever besides Chainsaw Man and Mob Psycho, but that's a video for another day. I'm not gonna bring up Mob Psycho now. Also, like, just look at this fucking opening. The theme and the plot and purpose of Chainsaw Man isn't about all the cool action and shit, or even the dumb jokes, or even playing out dark humor in the series, but the purpose is seeking more in life, and finding happiness is the true purpose of the heart of Chainsaw Man. Denji is a simple-minded creature with simple ambitions. He doesn't even ask for much or get much. He was raised like a dog most of his life, and he never even thought of even having the opportunity to live the life he wants. So when he gets the opportunity by joining the Devil Hunters, he seeks out what's important to him and makes a dream up, which was fondling a tip, but eventually even Denji found out for himself that shit was just overhyped. People were hyping the fuck out that shit. It's not as hype as it sounded to be, but shit, man, I wish I was him, bro. It should have been me, not him.
It's not fair!
Earlier, I was trying to convey the heart of Chainsaw Man and what it applies to the video. The heart of Chainsaw Man is through the plot from each single interaction characters have and assumptions characters do. Characters have big impacts on the plot, and even small characters with not much behind them, like Beam. Beam is a shark devil. He wasn't even animated yet, but he's Denji's partner and he cherishes Denji. Him interacting with the plot and aiming to aid Denji and the main focus of the story really like puts an impact onto the story, like a big slap. I mean by slap, I mean like flex tape. Yeah, he even ended up saving Denji's life from Rize, a bomb girl. Rize is another example of a character that interacts a lot with the plot and truly exhalates the heart of Chainsaw Man. Before Rize went batshit crazy and went boom boom, as you know, cause she's the bomb girl. She was a pretty girl Denji liked, but felt like he couldn't get too close cause he was in love with Makima. Like, who wouldn't be? But him being ignorant about the situation and getting too close with her led to his downfall and getting twisted in her problems, which was to get the Chainsaw Man's heart. The heart of the story of Chainsaw Man is actually the heart of the Chainsaw Man heart, and whoever Denji interacts and treats him like an actual human being with feelings, or treats him just like a devil would, just because he's Chainsaw Man. Makima never saw Denji as Denji, but as her idol Chainsaw Man. He was just a loser that ended up having Chainsaw Man. Makima manipulated Denji throughout the entire story of Chainsaw Man. With that simple plot, it's kind of heartbreaking because as a teenage boy, Denji ended up with the fate that all the females that he talks to or likes just want to kill him just for his Chainsaw Man heart and not him. The story is great and it demonstrates how bitches ain't shit. But fuck, man, I wish I was the one to feel fucking Makima's tits. Oh my god.